Only come out inside.
Landed gentry, newly moneyed ballers, and Beverly Hills realtors take heed. The Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic is here to fill the multi-passenger vehicular void that no supercar could. Second only to the long-wheelbase Range Rover SV Autobiography in terms of price and size, and surpassing it in ludicrous names, the short-wheelbase Dynamic shares the longer vehicle's roaring supercharged 550-horsepower V8 engine but adds a specifically tuned performance suspension for those who prefer a whiff of driver involvement in their leather-lined transport. Mark Stanton, director of Jaguar Land Rover's Special Vehicle Operations (SVO) division, says a small contingent of affluent buyers would never consider buying a Range Rover Sport SVR but still seek a luxuriously appointed SUV with enhanced performance capabilities. Rather than leave this tiny subset of buyers looking upmarket toward the Bentley Bentayga for a premium performance full-size SUV fix, Land Rover turned to SVO to create and assemble the Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic, a gentleman's express, in Stanton's words. The process of teaching this heavyweight to hustle is straightforward: lower the ride height by 0.3 inch, rework the geometry and calibration of the steering knuckles, links, springs, and dampers for a livelier response, and quicken the steering ratio by swapping in a unit similar to the Range Rover Sports with 3.0 turns lock-to-lock. Land Rover's dynamic response system chips in to reduce body roll during cornering, and the adaptive dynamic system monitors vehicle movements up to 500 times per second and adjusts the dampers to maintain a composed and balanced ride. What this translates to in the real world is remarkably accurate and precise steering offset by a slightly firmer ride. The car we drove rode on huge 22-inch wheels, 21 inches are standard, wrapped in 275/40 Continental Cross-Contact LX Sport tires with foam liners to reduce noise, yet the ride still felt more refined than that of the Range Rover Sport SVR, with harsh impacts being heard but rarely felt. Highway travel is predictably serene, and traversing tight and twisty roads and two tracks in the British countryside presented no undue challenges beyond the usual minor weirdness we Yanks experience when driving on the left side of the road in a right-hand drive vehicle. Above all, the suspension improvements reduce roll in corners, which in turn makes maintaining speed through, say, a roundabout an easy and less concerning proposition. In the unlikely event an owner should press a Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic into serious off-road service, they'll find a useful maximum of 11.4 inches of ground clearance and the ability to ford bodies of water up to 35.4 inches deep.